Okay, we're going to work on the Module 2 assignment. Okay, when you go to Module 2, the first thing you'll need to do, if you haven't already, is complete the integrity statement. Then we're going to go to Requirements and Rubric. Okay, we need to download this real estate data spreadsheet. And what this is, it has a bunch of houses and it lists their square feet, listing price, where they're from, and so forth. The first thing we need to do is select a region, okay? Now, I am going to go down to the East, South, Central, just because that's where I live. Okay, we need to collect all the East, South, Central. Okay, so I'm going to shift. There's the bottom of the East, South, Central. Okay, I'm going to select everything that's East, South, Central. And then I'm going to copy that into a new tab. Okay, here we go. East, South, Central. So I'm going to cut, add a new tab down here at the bottom, and paste. Now we need to find a random sample. So we're going to put a random number beside each of these. So type equals RAND, open parentheses, hit enter. Okay, now I need to fill down this, which means I need to make everything have its own random number. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the bottom, and then I'm going to find the fill down. Okay, so that should be under the home, or it's under edit. Okay, fill down. Okay, it's also, if you're on the home page, it's also over here, this arrow down, fill down. Okay, what that did is put a random number in each of those. Okay, I'm going to go back to the top, and I need to sort that. Okay, so click on column G, sort smallest to largest. You do want to expand the selection because you want each row to stay the same. Each row represents a specific house. Okay, so sort. All right, now we need two columns. Okay, we're going to need column F and column D. But I only am taking a sample of 30, so I'm going to go to F1, and I am going to select 30 rows. Okay, and I'm going to cut and open a new tab and paste. Okay, now I need column D, which is the list price. Okay, so I'm going to select the first 30. I am going to cut, go to sheet 2 where I have the square feet, and B1 you want to paste. Okay, now I've got two columns. The first column square feet, the second column is list price. Okay, now if you click data, okay, when you click data right here on this tab, if you don't have data analysis, we need to add it. So to add that, you're going to click tools, you're going to click data analysis, and oh wait, sorry. You want to click Tools, Excel Add-ins. Okay, and you want to check mark the analysis. Okay, so go to a blank cell, data analysis. Okay, we want descriptive statistics. Okay, and the input range means we're going to select both of these. Okay, and a new worksheet is fine. That'll just put it in a new tab. So click OK. And I forgot to click some buttons. What do we want? We want the summary statistics. Okay, and it's doing some work, and it's going to open that other tab, and that gives us your mean and standard deviation. Okay, I'm just going to name this as square feet. I'm going to abbreviate, and this is price. Okay, so we can find the mean, standard deviation, and median for those. Okay, let's go back to our instructions and our tab that has list price. Okay, so we found a mean, median, and standard deviation. Discuss how it's reflective or not of the national market. Okay, so let's go back and look at the mean and price. Okay. Let's find our national summary statistics. Okay, so we want to open up that PDF. And it's going to pull up the mean for, it says national, it's actually a sample of 1,000, but we're going to call it the national statistics, okay? So what you want to do is compare the mean, median, and standard deviation, compare those three numbers to your sample of 30, and do the same thing for square feet. Okay, so compare each number in this document to these values. Okay, explain how you made sure the sample is random. Okay, you're going to summarize what we did here. Okay, let's summarize that. Using the random number generator, created a random number for each row. Okay, and then we sorted the rows and took the first 30. Okay, you'll want to write this up in a sentence, but I'm just giving you the highlights there. Okay, let's go back to our directions and go back to our sheet. Generate a scatter plot. Okay, so we want to go to A1, select both of these, and go down to our 30. Okay, insert, recommended charts. Okay, that first one is the scatter plot that we want. Okay, now, what does this mean? Each dot is a home. Okay, each dot is a home. Okay, if you hover over a dot, okay, it will tell you the values of it. Okay, so what is this? The first number, 6420, means a big house with 6,420 square feet and an expensive house of 715,300. Okay, the first number is how big it is, square feet. The second number is its price, list price. Okay, if you hover over any dot, that's a home. Okay, we need to add some elements to this. So I'm going to click Add Chart Elements, Axis Titles. Okay. Did I click it? Okay, yes. So I need to click in the box. And that's square feet. Okay, I need to go back and I need to add the rest of the chart elements. Okay, I need to insert the other axis. Okay, I'm going to click it back because I lost the chart elements here. Okay, go ahead and do this one. There we go. Okay, so I need to add the vertical. Double click in the box. And this is list price. Okay. Chart title above the chart. Square feet and list price. Oops, sorry, bad typing. In the east, south, central. Okay, now we need to add a equation line, the equation. Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, I click back there to add chart elements. I need to add the trend line. I need it to be the linear. Okay, see how those dots form a line? Now trend line, more options. Okay, I need to, okay, I clicked on this last tab right here. I want to display the equation on the chart, and we don't need it for this week, but to save you some work for next week, I want you to go ahead and click display R squared. Okay, so what is this line? This line can help us predict other values, which means it's using these data points to make a guessing equation. Okay, so this y equals 104.09x plus 3774 is the regression equation, and you can see that it's linear. Okay, what you want to do first, save this Excel book. Okay, save your Excel book. Now, your dots and your equation and your R squared are going to be different than mine because we're taking a random sample. You might pick a region that you live or have once lived, would like to live. Okay, and the random sample of 30 will be different. So your numbers will be different. Okay, so we have done everything in Excel. What you want to do now is take a screenshot of just your scatter plot. Okay, take a screenshot of your scatter plot, and then we're going to go back and finish up our write-up. Okay, so now to do the write-up, what you want to do is find the template. Where did you go? Okay. Module 2 assignment template Word document. All right, first thing, all the brackets need to be deleted. Okay, all the brackets need to be deleted. Okay, so I would type my name here. Okay. Now, type in here, keep the font. You do not want to, it would not look professional if you had all kinds of different font. Okay, so you need to just start typing. Okay. All right, what is the purpose of the paper? To find a prediction comparison between square feet and list price. Okay, so we can actually look at the prompt. Okay, we want to see a relationship between the two. Okay, now obviously you want to type this up in sentences. Okay, delete. Okay, please do not copy and paste from the directions. Okay, just summarize it in your own words. Okay, all right, present your random sample of 30. Okay, you can copy and paste from Excel. Okay, state the region that it came from, and then identify the mean, median, and standard deviation. Okay, so what you'll want to do is say, make like a little table and say square feet. Okay, mean equals, and so forth. Then you're going to do the same thing for list price. Okay, you can do it like this if you want to. List price, mean equals, and so forth. Okay, please use the equal. If you use a dash, it makes a number look like it's negative, so equal. Okay, all right, discuss how your sample is reflective of the national market. Okay, so we're going to delete our instructions for that part. I deleted the title. Okay, so we're going to compare the mean, median, standard for both list price and square feet. Okay, explain how you made sure the sample is random. Okay, we used the random number generator in Excel, sorted, and took the first 30. Okay, obviously write that up in some sentences. Okay, now you're going to insert your scatter plot. Okay, you're going to insert your scatter plot. So you're going to insert a picture, and you're going to insert wherever it's saved. Okay. Okay. Define each variable. X is square feet. Y is list price. Okay. What is useful for making predictions? Well, square feet can predict price. Why? Because a price, how much a house cost, one of the things that affects that is square feet. A big part of how much a house costs is how big it is. Square feet can predict price. Okay. Why? Because house prices depend on how big they are. Okay, write that up a little nicer than that. I'm just trying to give you a general idea, not do the whole thing for you. Okay, so I did that. Describe the association. All right, when we saw it looked like a line, so it's linear. Okay, looks like a line. The other thing we saw is that as square feet get bigger, so does price. Okay, obviously bigger houses are going to cost more. Okay, so write that up nice and neat. Okay, outliers. Okay, outliers are anything that does not fall on the line. Okay, so if you have any points that don't fall on the line, okay, see how these are pretty much all falling on the line. Okay, we can consider these 3 points right here as an outlier. They fall in the prediction, but in terms of the rest of the data, okay, they're very different. These houses are very different from the rest. Okay, these are just some huge houses, okay, that are not the same. See, most of these are like 1,500 to 2,500, but here we got 5,000. Okay, let's go back. Outlier does not fall on the line. Oops, sorry, I dropped my AirPod. Okay, if you had an 18 square foot home based on the line, what price would it list at? Okay, so let me go back to my equation and write that down. Okay, the equation is the y equals. Okay, so y equals, here's my equation. Okay, sorry, too many sevens. All right, what this means is y is price, x is square feet. So if I plug in 1,800, okay, and do that calculation, okay, 104.09x means multiply. So I need to multiply those. 104.09. Now remember, your numbers are going to be different. Times 1,800. We get 187,362. That's the multiplication. Still got to do the add. Okay, plus 37774. Okay, that was just a random dot. So what does that mean? 225,136 would be my list price estimated for an 1,800 square foot house. Okay, let me look back at these directions and see how we are doing. Okay, we defined X, the association. Okay, we plugged in 1,800 and we looked at outliers. Okay, outliers are, if they are out of the pattern of the line, it could be a house that is really big but it's in terrible shape, or it could be a smaller house but be on a lake. Okay, it could be a big house but it's by the airport. All reasons why a house doesn't form the general pattern. Okay, and so we're going to also delete our instructions. Okay, and I think that's the end of the template. Okay, just be sure to save that. I do have a couple other things that I want to go through, and all right, here's some notes I wanted to talk about. Okay, Southern New Hampshire uses Turnitin to check for academic integrity. Okay, any website that you get something off, you do not use. Okay, do not copy and paste something. Using somebody else's work is obviously not permitted. If anybody's taking the course a second time, you've got to recreate your work. That includes the write-up. Okay, Turnitin will find all of this. Okay, and so a 0 grade and a note in the academic record goes in there. Okay, so please create your own work. Do the integrity statement. Okay, we talked about the template. I showed it to you. Delete all instructions in brackets. All of your answers need to be in the Word document. Okay, that means the mean, median, standard deviation, the equation, the scatter plot. Okay, submit the Excel sheet, but you need to put your screenshot of the scatter plot in the Word. Okay, I want to be able to open the Word document and grade it based completely on the Word document. Okay. All right. Use font and style throughout. Okay, to make it look professional. Make sure your variables match. Okay, make sure your variables match what I have, and make sure you can see your scatter plot. Please submit everything as a Word document. No PDFs, no pages. Okay, so let's go back to Excel, and let's make sure we understand what our numbers should be. Okay, the numbers along the bottom here must be in the thousands, okay, because it needs to be square feet. The numbers going up should be in the 100,000s. Okay, if your scatter plot has numbers of different sizes, it's not right. Okay, you should have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 along the bottom, and you should have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 going up. And the way that's done is to make sure the square feet is the first column and the list price is the second column. Okay, if they're not in the right order, you need to cut and paste so that these are numbers in thousands, these are 100,000s. Okay, and that should help you complete that assignment. Thank you for watching.